Okay, welcome back to 45 News Utah. I'm going to do another YouTube video. Let's see how this works out, shall we? Last one took 6 hours to upload. Yeah, live on Facebook every day about noon, right around noonish. You tune in there to check it out every day. Lighting's a little weird in here. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So let's get into this. So let's cover some news. New Zealand's pretty much lost. New Zealand's lost. I don't know what you can do, New Zealand. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. I thought I buttoned up my shirt. Sorry about that. You know, stuff happens. Stuff happens. So New Zealand's pretty much lost. They've gone full. Turn to your neighbors. Blah blah blah. Tell you, listen to that. Listening to their people talk. Their government talk. It's seriously just insane. It's completely insane what's happening there. So. Good luck, New Zealand. Davos, Charles Schwab still just talking about a one world order, one leader. You know, diversity. They pushed 1,000,000 times over, but then Charles Schwab gets involved. G20, unelected. He's not the elect. He's not the elect. And he's telling us what we need to do. Climate change, diversity, but we need no diversity. We need to answer to one, basically. So yeah, there you go. That sums that entire thing up. Carl Schwab is not an elected official. He's at G20. He's basically running the show. In a sense, he should not be there. Same Bill Gates. They are not the elect. These are the nations. These are not the people that Carl Schwab and all those other people want to dictate or they want to control over when they're unelected. And our leaders are answering to those two bazillionaires. Carl Schwab came out of nowhere. Who is he? He's not an elected official for nobody. He's a complete opposite of what you'd call an elected official. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Your leaders are answering to Carl Schwab, and they're doing business and they are working with his plan. So there's the problems with the world. One of the problems. Secondly, with the New Zealand, that is dictatorship 101 happening there. This is a very dangerous group of individuals running that country. Anybody that has dangerous speak or dangerous words is like a conventional weapon, but modern days it's words, and it's words against government. It's words against ultimate control. It's words against the empire. So that's what they were talking about. Free speech needs to be cut, stopped, and those that have their whiteness or their religious affiliations or now their radicalization against the government are the danger to New Zealand. So, you guys in New Zealand, you need to do something about these people. Vote them out. Get them out. Vote them out. We are watching literally, this is the rise of Hitler. This is the rise of Hitler. No different. Mussolini. This is Stalin. Stifle free speech. People that are too proud of what ethnicity they are, especially one ethnicity is being attacked direct by these insaniacs at the top of New Zealand. You guys have really got to do something about these people. You've got to get them under control. If you don't want them to answer to the will of the people, if that's what your people want, turn to your neighbors, watch for terrorists. Terrorists could be anybody, anything, any dangerous speak or bad speak against their policies. That's not terrorism. That's called free speech. That's what you can't even. The news, gets censored. You have to have a free media. It's not free speech. It's not a free country. Without free media, you're not a free country. People should be afraid to bring out Captain Obvious or talk about what their government's doing. You should always criticize, have the ability to criticize the elect so they change policy or bad policies can be corrected without the elect being corrected by the population through free speech or bad speak as far as what New Zealand's doing, in Australia at times when it came to just a while ago. You don't have a free country. New Zealand is not a free country. No, you're not. You've lost your freedom. You have to get this back. You're going to have a revival inside your country to get your country back. Australia the same way. Free media or you don't have freedom. Free speech or you don't have freedom. Those are the two major components in this. Number one is free speech. If you get in trouble for speaking words or quoting what's happening or talking about stuff, now it's fake mis or disinformation or things against the government is considered dangerous like a weapon. That's a weapon against what they're doing. Turn in your neighborhood. If you see something, say something. Now, call it people policing each other. It's the same as Hitler's Germany. The same as Stalin's Russia. This is crazy. On a level of craziness we haven't seen since the 1940s. You need to call these people out for what they're doing. The World Economic Forum needs to stop. It needs to be told you are not in control of the freely elected elect. Our elect should not be going to these Davos and these other psychotic totalitarianism, communist dictatorships, Nazism. That's why they told people, punch a Nazi, Trump's a Nazi, Trump's a Nazi, you're Nazis, Nazis. Conservatives are Nazis. Because they wanted to soften you up. That was all it was all a mission. It was all psychological warfare upon you, the people, and us, the people. You have to wake up. You have to wake up. You're not a tree. You're not a blade of grass. You're a human being. You need to wake up. I don't care. I'll never see New Zealand. I don't get the privilege to go anywhere. I serve God, not mammon. I'm not going to put up with their garbage. These people are dangerous people. They need to be elected out, voted out, before it's too late. Freedom in the West, especially New Zealand and Australia and other European countries, and America is under full attack. You allowed the Nazis back in. Just saying. We're supporting Nazis in Ukraine. Azov Battalion factual. People need to wake up. You need to wake up. Okay, let's get into this. So that's your update on New Zealand and World Economic Forum and G20. They are the actual affirmation of Satan itself. Snowfall, it's getting to CNN. This comes from the CNN, blah, blah, blah. Snowfall tops 6 feet in western New York, triggering road closures. They predict this as a 6-foot snowstorm prior to it happening. Yeah, that's all global warming. Climate change, global warming. Elon Musk restores Donald Trump's Twitter account. Elon Musk under complete attack by the left, losing employees, telling them to work long hours, blah, blah. They all quit. Thousands of them quit. We'll see where this ends up. Why those of us on Twitter are saying I was here. Incoming GOP chair House probe into Trump's Mar-a-Lago docs won't be a priority. Yeah, well, because nobody cares. Because there's already a lawsuit being brought about Obama's stuff he took back. That he took from the White House. This is what presidents do. He didn't have any real classified information. It was already declassified prior. Ben admitted he was working with the Historical Society on returning some of the stuff they wanted back, but he claimed was his. Every president has done this, period. This is a nothing burger. An absolute nothing burger. Keep you dancing while you're on the brink of World War III and facing the biggest economic collapse in world history. World history. They have sunk the boat with their greed. But that's danger speak. Oh, that's bad speak. Oh, no, that's bad speak. We need to stop you. Report. Report. That is, you want to punch a Nazi, you're thinking that way, you better double your fist and punch yourself in the face. Because the Nazi is right there looking back at you in the mirror. Stop being a Nazi. We can all change because we should love each other and change. That's what we do. Snowfall, we went through that. Anybody think it's anything weird, Alex Jones type of stuff, talking about what he got sued for, but because they silenced the Alex Jones's right stuff on the majority of the stuff he talked about, the devil, the deals with the global forums and what they're planning for humanity, which is happening. These students who were killed, the Laundry Petito stuff, that's blanketing the news now, happened in Moscow, Idaho. Yeah, all the cities in the world, or the United States especially, it happened in Moscow. I mean, Moscow's the enemy. Russia, this is Russian inflation. This is Russian caused shortages. This is Russia, and now Russia, Idaho. And I mean, if you don't see that, why? I mean, just out of the blue, all this could happen. The major breaking story was in Russia, Idaho, or Moscow, Idaho. Moscow, Idaho. Moscow. I said Russia. Moscow. Well, it's all the same thing. It's all connected to that. It's a fear factor. You got to be in this. You got to do this. It's all Moscow, North Korea, Iran. Keep dancing while they steal all the money. That's what they want you to do. My gosh, these guys are just insaniacs. So, English speakers here, I don't even care. That's just stupidity. So that is the major stuff that they have here. Love is in the air. Laura Sanchez gets candid about her relationship with Jeff Bezos. The pandemic relief money winner, Jeff Bezos. Okay, well, that's good for him. That's good for him. Whatever. He's only a bazillionaire, doesn't care. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, kind of controlled everything. Sucked up all that debt dollar money. Stay home, get the money. It's all taxpayer dollars. And look, your hyperinflation. Thank you very much. He says bye-bye. Massive sinkhole threatens. I don't care. West Virginia Police Department. Well, I guess that's just a part of the last day. Special Counsel Trump won't calm the political waters. No, it won't, because of stupidity. Stop it. It's just stop it. Stop it now. Special investigation garbage. Just stop it. We're facing way bigger problems than that. Way, way, way bigger. We have an entire world that's turned through God out the window. But a special investigation. We want to go through 6, 7 years of this now? We're going to do 8 years of this? We're going to go through this Trump. Oh my gosh. Well, sound the Trump shall sound, the dead shall rise, be changed forever, apparently. So, I guess we should attack him, huh? These guys are crazy. Absolutely insane. Iconic home for beloved 80s film can be yours for $1.65 million. I don't really care. Whatever. Let's move on. This is stupid. This is CNN at its finest. If they didn't have Trump, what would they have? You know, what would they have? Oh, they'd have this. Let's just get into the evil, shall we? Let's get into some. Want to see some sheer evil? I just clicked on it. I didn't even say what it is. Pirelli calendar 2023 unveiled. Okay, well, this is Pirelli calendar. Any demonic stuff going on here? I mean, anybody there? I mean, fair use. Anybody see any demonic stuff there? This is Pirelli. This is a Pirelli calendar. Okay, let's get that. I was going to see her face. You know, that's nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong. That's we should be like, just like the New Zealand lady was talking about with the squiggly hair thingy, the weird stuff on her forehead, talking about how we should turn our neighbors and fight anybody that has dangerous speak. Right? Or religious radicalization. Religious radicalization. Yeah, believe in God. Not the government is your God. Oh, but you'll be answered to this. This is what you got. Am I missing something here? Am I missing the last days, the Satanism itself, the idols, the right in your face, right in your face? I mean, that's a, pardon my French, but this is satanic. But I guess okay, because, you know, last days, okay to do that, right? I guess that's fine. So let's just, let's give it a big hand. Just, you know, that right there. Hyperinflation, World War III, nuclear war, hit for 2 years. Everybody's basement got handed a bunch of fiat currency that's causing this massive inflation because of a Federal Reserve that is not answering to the people. They spent your debt dollars. They broke the systems. And that's why this is where we're at. Now they're trying to sop it all back up for themselves. At the World Davos, World Economic Forum, G20 summit, talking about how they can suck more out of you in Europe especially. And how many more Russians and Ukrainians they can kill to get their way. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? Well, looks like I just lost internet. That is very odd. Huh. How did I lose internet? Actually, that just fell. It shouldn't have affected the internet. Google internet. Maybe I made somebody mad. Yep, I made somebody mad. Let me just shut down my internet. Well, see, I'll click. Let's see. Look, check it out. Check it out. See what happens when you make it mad? Wow. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Maybe I should be like Joe Biden and have an entire speech where I call my fellow Americans dangers to democracy and get global attention over that. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I knocked the internet cable out, or we were censored. So yeah. Oh, guess what? It's back on now. Huh? No internet connection. Okay. Well, thanks for watching 45 News Utah. Looks like I have to go back to Facebook. We'll be doing a video for Facebook here in a minute. But I tried. I went 15 minutes to see if I can get this through. They have to be shorts because it takes up to 6 hours to upload one video. If you don't like this video, please move on. Do not report me or try to censor free speech, or you are a part of the problem. You are a part of the problem. Do not support that type of behavior. Free speech is free speech. You need to listen and talk about stuff and discuss stuff, or we will allow the dictators to get out of control and to rule you with an iron fist. Remember, you will own nothing and like it. It's not why we're here. It's not why we became a free nation. It's not why you are supposedly, hopefully, in a free nation too. This is an assault on everything about freedom. And without freedom, you don't have democracy. Without freedom, you don't have constitutional republics. Without free speech, you can't have religion. And you can't believe in God, because God becomes a dangerous speak. It's exactly expressed by the New Zealand representatives today. If you look at both those people, they look very, very dangerously sick. Both those ladies look like they have some kind of issues. And I would say get right with God. That's what happens when you work for Satan. They need to stop. They need to change their ways and talk to people and allow their people to turn back to God. That's not dangerous disinformation. That's how we survive this, and we have an eternity waiting for us. And if you don't want that eternity, please do your own thing away from the rest of us and stop censoring us. You have one way to go, and it's not with us. Let us go. Just like Moses said, let my people go. That's something to swallow, you bad guys. Something to think about. Let my people go. Thanks for watching 45 News Utah.